Baby, baby, it looks like it's gonna hail. Baby, baby, it looks like it's gonna hail.
Camea Lambrecht with us, child development expert. We're going to talk about raising our children and setting our children up for success from birth to, your information says 13 months, but I kind of extended that to about 35 because sometimes that's how long they are with us.
Exactly.
Camea, let's talk a little bit about sensory. The name of your, it's Sensory, Baby Sensory.
That's right. Baby Sensory is a full infant development program from 0 to 14 months, and it's designed for parents to come to the classes with their infants and learn loads of different ways to stimulate their infants through all the senses. So
when we say 0, are we saying, we're not saying birth then, we're saying before birth.
Well,
when we say 0?
we start after
We start
birth.
in the womb, oh, okay.
Newborn.
Yeah,
okay,
newborn.
But I know there are programs and disciplines that start educating and talking to the baby in the womb. Yeah.
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
But we're talking birth right now.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that some of the sensory stimulation that we start outside the womb actually extends into the kind of when the babies are born. So smells that they have in utero, things that the moms are eating, different things that they hear,
really?
songs they can be familiar with when they're born. So if they hear a song repetitively, or mom singing or dad singing, they can recognize that one song when they come out when they're born, which is very exciting.
It's amazing. You know, when you say things like that, you believe that's impossible, thinking of a newborn.
Yes.
But I mean, the intelligence is there immediately,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And what's amazing with newborns is that they have so many sensory things that they're born with. So amazingly, they can smell, they can taste, they can touch, all these things. Now we think of newborns, we think, oh, they're quite helpless, but there's so many different things that you can do to play and stimulate with your babies, which is amazing. And I have kind of a little variety of things here.
Let's hear what
so
you
what I
can
have
do.
here is lamb's wool. And lamb's wool, we found that research has found that premature babies thrive and they actually grow faster when they're put on lamb's wool regularly. So in the classes, what we do is we try to introduce loads of different sensations through touch. And touch is amazing because what actually happens is because their skin receptors are so sensitive, when babies touch different materials, it actually connects brain cells. So it's a fantastic way to connect brain cells with your babies.
Do you think, is it the lamb's wool or the softness of anything? Is there determination on that?
The research is specifically in regards to lamb's wool,
Really?
but what's interesting is that we introduce a variety of fabrics. So we do soft fabrics, we do kind of rougher fabrics, and we also use it as a way to kind of learn adjectives. So when you're describing something, we describe the soft, we describe the silky if we're using satin. This is like one of our sensory snakes. We do the rough if you're touching a rough fabric. So it's a great way to kind of connect the senses with the actual words as well from a very, very early age. So that's one of the things that we do. But we also do a lot of stuff with visual tracking. So we use different fiber optics with the babies.
Oh,
and they're amazing.
I'm sure there's
I like those that past 13 months. That's all I'll say. Past,
And then for
past
bigger babies,
35 too.
But what's amazing
these
is
are
when
fun.
babies are kind of stimulated with different light resources and things that they're interesting, if you pull it over to the left and right hand side, it actually builds the muscles that are going to be used for reading.
The eye
so
coordination.
Exactly. So it's something that you can start from a very, very early age. And newborns' eyes don't work together. So we have to do as much as we can do to try and kind of build their eye muscles and to getting their eye muscles to work together. And we can do that from birth as well, which is very exciting.
Teresa, you stay right there in that chair because when we come back more with child development expert, we're going to be talking about setting our child up for success from birth to 13 months. You stay right there.